Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to see the topic on graph traversals. So, what is a graph traversals? Before going into the graph, we have to, in the last video, we have seen that the basic concept of graph. So, it is a what is a graph? Graph is nothing but it is a color. It is a combination of collection of vertices and edges. So, the vertices are nodes, and the edges is called it as a graph. And also, we have seen what are all the types of graph. The graph types are directed versus undirected and weighted versus unweighted, and also we have seen the graph representation. So the graph representations are two types. One is the adjacency matrix, other one is the adjacency list. So these are all the terms we have seen in the last class. Now we will have one challenge that suppose what is the symbol shows that. Yes, it is an Instagram figure. So in the Instagram, we have a friend. So from the for a particular friend, we have to find out the friend history in our Insta. So so what is the type of data structures used to find the history of friend? Anyone can tell? Yes, the the mainly we are using that map graph data structures, that is a breadth first traversals and depth first traversals are used to find the particular friend and also the friend history in the Instagram. So in today's topic is that graph traversals. So what is a graph traversals means? We have to visit. It's a process of visiting all the nodes and all the vertices exactly once. That is a systematic definition of the graph traversals. So why we need the graph traversals means to explore all the nodes and also find the path between the nodes, and also we have to detect the connectivity. We have to know the we have to traversing on the graph of all the vertices. So the graph traversals have the two approaches. One is the breadth first traversals, other one is the depth first traversals. So what is a breadth first traversals means? It explores all neighbors before going into deeper. So it explore the neighbors in terms of the level wise. And the depth first means it explores as deep as possible before backtracking. So it travels the node towards the depth, and after that once you reach the depth it goes to the it would do the backtracking and do the next level. So it first it reaches the last level. After that visiting that particular node it goes to the previous level. So this is the two approaches in the graph traversals. So the main differences between the BFS and DFS means in the BFS we are using the data structure is a queue data structures. In the DFS we are using the data structures is a stack data structures, and it is a BFS breadth first traversals is a level by level exploring the explorations. Here it is a branch by branch explorations. This is the two main differences between the breadth first and depth first traversals. So what is the procedure for BFS means? The BFS we are using the queue data structures. Here we are first step one, we are visit the adjacent unvisited vertex and mark it as unvisited. So after that mark it as visited, we have to find the adjacent vertices of the particular visiting node and place the particular vertices in the queue. If an adjacent vertex is found, remove the first vertex from the queue and repeat the rule until we visit all the vertices. Suppose you have on the right hand side you have the graph. So what is the BFS traversals of the given graph is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this is the traversal queue of the particular BFS traversals. Next is the depth first traversals. We are using the stack data structures. Here it's a branch by branch traversals. First, we visit the root node by starting vertices and the adjacent of the particular root node, and we mark it as a label as a visited. And also next we push into the particular adjacent is pushed onto the stack. And in case there is no adjacent, we perform the pop operation of the particular vertex, and gradually we remove all the vertices from the stack until we don't have an adjacent vertices. So this process is repeated until all the process is repeated. So the depth first traverses, we are visit the particular adjacent. The particular node, adjacent node have any adjacent node. Again, you have to traverse the particular node. So we have to traverse the node deeper and deeper until we reaches the last level. There is a no particular node. There is no node, but there is no unvisited node in the particular depth. So again, you have to backtrack and go to the next adjacent. So what is a, for example, consider the particular graph. What is a DFS traverses is, first we start with 1. So from the 1 we have to go to 2, and 2 adjacent is 3, and 3 adjacent is 5. After that particular all the adjacent are visited in the one path. Next we backtrack to 1. Again you have to visit the 4. So the 1, 2, 3, 5, 4 is an order of DFS traversals. So mainly that application is used in the networking and machine learning applications, and that particular social media networks like the Instagram, Facebook, all that LinkedIn, these social network, we are using that depth first and depth first traversals. So now I will summarize what we love towards is, so what is the need of graph traversals, and types of the traversals are two types. One is the breadth first and depth first, and differences between the BFS and DFS, and what is the procedure for traversing using the BFS and DFS, and the real-time application of the BFS and DFS. Thank you. So this is small activity. You have to find out using that.